welcome back to my channel. This is Rosalina from Let's Plan About It. Today I am going to be doing a video that is new to me, and I am going to be flipping through all my June spreads and show you guys the after the pins and kind of recap on what I used for my spreads and all that good stuff, and kind of show you how I use my planners on a daily basis. So here I have my social media planner, I have my journal memory keeping, and I have my catch-all and my wellness in here. So let's go ahead and get started with the flip throughs. Okay, so we're going to be starting off with my catch-all planner, and so we're gonna go to June, and here I just have my monthly. So for this sticker book, I don't remember like all the boxes and all the good stuff, but I do remember the deco, and I have for the most part all the deco. Some of the printables I don't have because I didn't have extra sheets, but I do for the most part. But for this spread I used Summer Love, and I want to say, I could be wrong, but I want to say the boxes are from the Live Love Posh Functionally Chic, the older versions, the yellow and the green. So I want to say that this is what I used for this spread. And then here, June 1st to the 7th, I want to say, let's see, I have like a stack of books next to me. So I'm like, what did I use? I think I used this sticker book. Was it this one? Yeah, it was. Okay, so I used Summer Love again, and for the boxes, honestly, I don't remember, unfortunately. Was it from here? No, it wasn't. I don't remember. Maybe the pastel, maybe Functionally Pastel boxes from Live Love Posh, because these, they look familiar. They look like that's what I use. So yeah, on every day, you know, sometimes I give myself too much function, so I just start writing random things just to kind of make it look fuller, or sometimes I put function and I don't need it. So, and sometimes I'm like, I don't know what to write, so I'm not going to write anything. But yeah, that's just kind of how it is. This week, it wasn't too crazy of a week. It was just kind of very relaxed and subtle. This book, The Divorce by Frida McFadden, was such a good book. I read it about 4 days. It was an Audible book. It was a really, really good book. I really did like that. I do recommend. I haven't been reading too much, honestly, not as much as I used to at the beginning of the year, but I really want to get back into it. And then this week here, I did have a good amount of stuff going on, mainly at the beginning of the week. I had like a birthday, a dentist appointment, a graduation, a nail appointment. We did get a new work car for my fiance. We did trade in my high school car. It was time to depart. It was starting to need some fixing up, and that's how it's like, all right, it's time. So for this one, I used Live Love Posh Summer Allure. Let me double check. Yeah, I did. It was Summer Allure. Yeah. So this is what I used. And for Live Love Posh, you can use code Rosalina10, and that will save you 10%. That does exclude from Posh boxes, sets, and bundles. Mojo Jojo plans, you can also use code Rosalina10. PorterArtsDesign, Rosalina15. And I think that's it, just in case I forget to mention while I'm telling those. So yeah, this was this week. And then June 15th, I really loved this spread, and I feel like this spread did get good amount of love over on Instagram as well. And I believe here on YouTube as well. And for this one, I used I Love Summer Volume 2 by Calva Plan. I'm like double checking myself because I'm like, wait, did I? Yeah, this one was the very first set. So that's what I used. Oh, this book, The Last Seat by Jennifer Ruff, that was a really good book as well. I really, really liked that book. That one I read in about 3 days. So yeah, just a very chill week. Sometimes, you know, again, I just don't have enough to write. and that's okay, you know, and just have like a to-do list, like I'll write here, or like just kind of write what I did for that week, that type of stuff. So yeah, something as I got ready for the day. And in here, I just write kind of like sloppy. I really try my best to write like the best that I can, but sometimes I'm just like, let me just write stuff in and let me get it over with. So yeah, that is going to be for this week. Oh, and then this one was such a fun spread. This one was using Summer Edit by Live Love Posh. It really made me want to, you know, go on a road trip because just like that vibe. This one, and that's how you know I need to move this one over. That is not supposed to be there right now. But yeah, so this was this spread. Yeah, isn't that kind of embarrassing? My niece, she came over and it was like, I don't know, maybe last month, she goes, you still have your Easter decorations up. I was like, I know, they're just so cute. I need to take them down. And it's, when I clean, like I clean, or like, you know, like I pick them up, dust under and all that, but I never take it off. But so this day I finally took it down, June 26th. Oh no, it was actually the 27th because I got my days wrong because I forgot to write it. And so this like section was actually here. But yeah, so as soon as I did it, I'm like, I texted her and I'm like, I finally took down my Easter decorations. And she's like, yeah, you might as well decorate for fall. And I'm like, at this point, maybe. So yeah, so that was this week. And that's it. That's the last week of June. I will give you guys, oh, that's actually in my new planner. Well, by the time that this video goes up, this spread will already be up. So let me show you guys what's the last week of June / the beginning of July. It is this spread here. So at the time of me filming this, this spread is actually uploading to YouTube as we speak. And these were from Planet Darby. I did bring out some of the stickers that I used. So I used the Summer Golden Hour, Summer Serenade, Scraps Dotted Butter, Darbloom's Artful Summer, and Summer Day. And then for boxes, I used Live Love Posh, the newest functionally rainbow sticker book, the red and the blue for this one. So yeah, so that is going to be my catch-all for this week. This was an outdated planner. That's why it says 2025. It's all crazy in here, but that's why it's going to be a new month and a new fresh start. So let's go on to my next planner. All right, so next is going to be my journal, my memory keeping journal. And I used to Frankenplan and have all my planners together. And then maybe like the last like 2 or 3 months, I've had them separated, but I think I'm gonna put everything together again. That's a possibility. And I'm thinking of maybe doing like a July setup with me. I don't do too much crazy things. That's why I never typically do. But if you guys are interested in that, definitely let me know. But I'll probably just film it anyways and, you know, just see how it does. So this is my July section. I never really use this because this is, again, like a journal. So this kind of isn't necessary. And I don't do anything with my monthlies, but I'm kind of in this phase where I'm like, I kind of want to decorate spreads and just so, you know, everything is decorated. I don't have no blank pages. So for July, I might. What I'm going to do in my monthly, I'm not too sure for my journal. I guess I can like, I mean, I do gratitude lists in my journal, but maybe I can just, you know, still write something, at least one thing, maybe. That might be an idea. And then just decorate around the borders and stuff, maybe. So if you guys see more videos of me decorating this, but just the borders, that's probably why. All right, so first week. And if I have like a sticky note, it's just probably something that I just kind of want to keep a little bit more private. I'm a very private person already as it is. So me sharing after the pins is like a big deal, to be honest. But I don't know. I wanted to show you guys because I do get, you know, questions on after the pins. And so I figured, well, here's a way to ease into it. So for this spread, I used Summer Edit by Live Love Posh. Let me double check because I don't want to lie to you guys. I'm pretty sure it was this one, but I'm not seeing it. Oh yeah, it was. Okay. So yeah, I used Live Love Posh, and for the dates, I want to say I used Jewel Tone by Mojo Jojo Plans. Date the dates, Jewel Tone, date the dates. I think that's what I used for this. So yeah, this is what I mean when I say that, like, I journal. I just put something, you know, for the day. And sometimes it's, you know, something along as this. Sometimes I literally just need 2 boxes and that's it. So in case, you know, you guys ever wonder, like, wow, you get very decorative with your journal spreads. I do, but it's okay. You know, like, I can do it. It works for me, and, you know, yeah. And yeah, it works out. So this was this spread here. And then for this week, I used Live Love Posh Book Babe. I think I'm going to be using a lot of Live Love Posh stuff because I have a good amount of Live Love Posh sticker books on my desk. But I love Live Love Posh. It's, you know, one of my favorite brands, one of the first ones that I started using when I started this hobby. So yeah, I used Book Babe for this one. This one, for a fact, I know that I used, so I don't have to double check myself. But yeah, and then so here I just do my gratitude list, just something, you know, something little for the day. And again, it works out for me. Sometimes I, you know, have a lot, and sometimes I write a lot extra because I want to fill the space. Sometimes I think you'll see in one of my spreads, like, little stuff like here, I'll find a way to, you know, fill it out. Sometimes I won't. It really just depends on I guess my mood for that day, how much writing I really want to do. And yeah, so this one's funny. So we got him a Kia K5 for that's something that he's been eyeing, and it's our, you know, the work car. We do have a family car, so it's like, let's just get something, you know, I guess smaller. So I have a Traverse, so he has the Kia, and it's just funny because my Traverse, it's big, it's a 3-row, you know, SUV, and so it's heavy and, you know, all that good stuff. And I'm 4'11" I say 4'11", so I'm like on the brink of 5 foot, and so I drive my big old car, you know, and it's all heavy. I call it my bus. And so now that he has a Kia, it's like a GT line or something like that. I don't know. He picked it out. But so it has like a sport mode and it goes fast. So when I drive it, I'm like, I feel so young. So yeah, so that is this week. Oh, this one I love. I love how full this one looks. So this one was my Planet Darby spread that I loved so much. So this one was using Paloma Thoughts, Dar Bloom's Fanciful Mika, Scraps Dotted Turquoise Party, and I used a few things from the Celebrate Connection. And then for here, I did use Mojo Jojo Plan's Feel the Feels sticker book. I didn't pull that out with me, but that one was the original Feel the Feels. Let me double check. Yeah, so this one was the original Feel the Feels. I had mentioned in this video that I got both of them, and so I was going to see which one I was going to pull from, but they were mainly all from Feel the Feels. At the time of me filming this, I believe these are both available. I believe they are both available. So I had mentioned that instead of a gratitude list, I was going to pull every day of the week and see, you know, like, just put something there. So that's what I did on that one. And yeah, I really love how full this spread is. And yeah, I really love it. It was like, I was, you know, a lot of different emotions this week. But yeah, I really love how this spread came out. All right. And oh, I guess I forgot Sunday. How did I forget that day? Okay, let me move this to the front. That's how you know that I haven't gone in here yet. So I need to go and back plan because today is actually the 1st and I forgot to fill this day out. So yeah, but this one was using Kelva Plan. I have so many sticker books on my desk. I love Summer Volume 2, and this one was super fun. So obviously the layout is different on this spread. This is the quad notes from Live Love Posh. I typically use quad lined, but this one I like to change it up every once in a while, just have fun with it so it's not the same every week. So I use that. And then the washies, these are from, let me pull those out. These are from the new Live Love Posh red and orange patterned washies. Oh, I have a hair. Sorry, guys. Okay, this video is just gonna get as real as possible. So red and orange washies, and that's what I use. And this one was super fun, and that is it. Yep, that is it for my memory keeping journal. And I wanted to mention real quick, because I don't think I did, this planner, this cover is from Live Love Posh. I believe it's the seasonal planner covers. Yeah, that's where this is from, in case you guys are wondering. And here is my social media planner. So my catch-all was a vertical. My journal memory keeping was the quad lined planner inserts, and this is the Kelva Plan dashboard planner. And so let's go to June. So this is, I don't think I filled this out, because I think there was at least 1 or 2 more releases and I never came back to it. That's how bad I am. I really need to get better. I think honestly it's because I don't decorate this. I think if I decorated it just a little bit, like a little bit of stickers, it would make me want to come back and decorate this. Because to be honest, like if I know ahead of time, I'll just, like these, I think I wrote like back in sometime in May. So I'll just like write in it real quick, and then I completely just neglect it. So I think I need to start decorating this a little bit so I can get a little better. But okay, so my first thing I like to, these are, well, this is the Live Love Posh. I am so sorry, you guys. I don't remember what these are called. I want to say they're like the monthly, it's something, monthly overview. I don't remember what these are, but these are inserts from Live Love Posh that I like to use for my social media, just so I can, you know, release it. Well, that's what this is for. Obviously, I didn't do that great in June. But this is, you know, where I track the releases, because I use my monthly for a different reason in my social media planner. So I don't do releases or anything like that. So I like to do that. And then on the back, these, I don't have any extras with me, but these were from Planner Vida. I did do a video, I think it's in my wellness. But I did a video with these, and then these were just like extra. I didn't do a video on this page, but these were like extras because I wanted to finish the sheets. So I just, you know, put some random stuff. So obviously I need to come back. It's June 1st. July 1st. It was June 30th yesterday. So that's typically when I like to go and I just kind of like fill my sales and commissions, my stats, and that's what I just did on this page. But here I like to, you know, as like before the month starts, so I need to do that for July. I like to just write down what I want to film for that month, just different ideas or any random idea that will come to mind. I'll just jot it down here. So I mean, as you can see, I did some of them. I didn't fully do all of them, but I did kind of get what I wanted done. And then my to-do list, at that, I didn't come back to it. Even though I decorated it, I didn't come back to it, but that's because I do to-do list on the weekly. But again, I do this before the month even starts, so I just want to write something and then just kind of go from there. So I need to come back to fill this out. But this is my monthly spread. Again, I think I want to decorate it. I don't know why I have so many stickers. Like, look at all these, look at everything that I can decorate. So yeah, so I did post a good amount of time. I like to post either daily or every 2 days. And it looks like that's kind of, you know, the case in this one, except for these 3 days. I didn't post anything these 3 days, but this is all YouTube. This is not Instagram. This is all just YouTube. And yeah, so that's what I do. It just kind of helps me keep track of what I'm posting and, you know, what sticker book I posted and all that good stuff. So like Plan With Me, I did a catch-all and it was Live Love Posh Summer Love. You know, wellness, and Amber plans her day summer collections, stuff like that. All right, and this I do have covered, just again, privacy reasons. This week I did horribly with social media, obviously. This was using PorterArtsDesign Happy Seasons. Yeah. Happy Seasons. That's what this one was used for. So here I like to, you know, put what I was filming. I didn't film that much this week, obviously. So I just kind of did like, and again, I didn't do much. This was actually, I feel like a blah week for me or something, at least for social media, because I did horrible this week. But then here I like to track like my sales and commissions for like the affiliates teams that I'm on, my stats, my Instagram, my YouTube, and just to kind of see my growth and see, you know, all that good stuff. And then we did have a release for Mojo Jojo Plans on the 5th. So that was for this week. Oh, I really love how fun this spread came out. So this one was using Kelva Plan I Love Summer Volume 2. I really, really love these stickers. And then the washi, I believe, is from Live Love Posh. I could be wrong, but I think it's from Live Love Posh. The black and white collection. So yeah, so this was that. I have my to-do list, a new release. My filming, you know, didn't film that much, which is crazy because I feel like I, you know, uploaded a good amount this week. But I'm like, oh, you know what? In May, there was days where I was filming like 2 videos a day. So I did really well in May. So that kind of like was able to get me through, and then I eventually had to, you know, start filming all again. That's what happened. Okay, yeah. So yeah, that was I Love Summer Volume 2 by Kelva Plan. And I know Amber Plans Her Day Summer Collections has this set, so I definitely plan to use it again. Obviously not in this planner, but at least in one of my other planners. Oh yes, I love this spread. This one was using Live Love Posh's new release. It was a promo video, and this was using green florals, functionally green and functionally pink. And then for the washi, I used the green patterns and the pink patterns for this one, and I really, really loved this one. See, I had to get back to, you know, filming. I ran out of videos, so I'm like, okay, I gotta do it. I gotta do it this week. So yeah, this was the spread. I really love how this one came out. It is super, super fun and bright and just makes me happy. So on the weekly basis, if you guys hear me say that I don't need too much on the daily, this is kind of what I mean. I'll just do IG, you know, YT and what I did, and just something else random. Or if I do it like this, it's IG, YouTube, what I did. Or sometimes I have an extra bullet point for no reason. If I like, you know, did anything social media related, then I'll write it here. But obviously, I didn't really do too much, and neither did I on Saturday. So, but I think I had a birthday party this day, so I was not on social media like at all that day. So that is this spread. And then here, I love this spread. This one is Summer Vacation by Casthetic Plans. Super, super cute. I really love how fun it came out. I can tell I didn't have my whiteout with me when I was writing. I mentioned in my catch-all video that when I write, I barely write on my actual desk. I typically write on the couch when we're like watching TV, watching a movie, whatever. So obviously I didn't have my whiteout and I just fled and I just wrote right next to it. So yeah, here I just write, you know, what I did, what I posted, or something like extra, like, oh, I got some happy mail from Kiwi Crafts Co. I am now, I haven't made that announcement, but I guess I am right now. I am now an affiliate for According to Ellie. Yay, super excited. So I will make sure to have my affiliate link in the description box down below. I already do have an order coming in. Hopefully I'll get that within the next couple of days, so I can get a video filmed. But you can now use code Rosalina10 over at According to Ali. And yeah, so I have my like to-do list here. I have my filming list. I have my stats. And then where I'm covering is like my sales and commission, just to kind of keep track on that and, you know, all that good stuff. And I always appreciate anytime you guys use my codes or my links. It really does help me out, and it shows, you know, the brands that I work with that I am promoting their stuff. And yeah, so yeah, that is this week, and that's it. I think that's it. Let's see. Okay, so here I will show you guys my after the pin. Let me just do that. I know it's technically July, but we still got 2 days of June. So like I said, today is the 1st. So I need to write for yesterday. And yeah, this is where it's at for now. So this is my social media planner. Okay, so my wellness is fairly new, and I forgot that my wellness is in my catch-all. You guys, I'm doing so bad right now. Let's see. Okay, so here I really want to come back and back plan on this spread, because I think what it is was I filmed this. I did this very, very late. I think I filmed this like on a Friday. And so I kind of just incorporated everything here like into my other planners, and I didn't do that well, and that's okay. You know, sometimes we decorate spreads with the full intention of using them, and we don't. That's okay. You know, you can either leave it empty or you can go back and back plan. I really want to back plan because this spread is super, super cute. These are some stickers from Planner Vida. Again, I don't have them. This is the stickers that I use leftovers for my social media, like my recap page and all that stuff. So this is what I did. Yeah, oh, Kit Moi Cute is what it was called. And so I really want to come back and back plan. But yeah, this was my first week. Again, horrible, but you know, it is what it is sometimes. And then here used Live Love Posh Retro Babe. So I like to use this because I really want to, we're starting to really work on eating at home, making coffee at home. This week didn't do too well. My favorite coffee is the McDonald's Frap, and it has so much sugar and so many calories. I know this week I did absolutely horrible on it, but that's okay. You know, we're just going to hope to get better. That's why I started this, to kind of hold myself accountable, because looking back, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so bad for you. Oh my goodness. But you know, we all have our weak spots, and you know, yeah, it is what it is. So this was Live Love Posh Retro Babe. And then here I really, really loved this spread. This is Summer Collections 2026 edition, and from Amber Plans Her Day. So here, like I said, I like to write my mental health on like a daily basis, just kind of focused only on my mental health, and have my self-care list. And then here, so like I did pretty good on coffee, you know, it was homemade. I made spaghetti for dinner, and my movement was just nonstop productivity. I was doing everything that day. Like I was doing errands, I was cleaning. We even had like a little dance party, me and my daughter. So when I guess I say movement, I should probably change it to like productivity. I really do want to start getting better with working out. It's just really hard to start and continue. And so it's like I feel I'm really good with routines, and that's just not fully and permanently in my routine yet. So I'm hoping she does start school in August. So I'm hoping that maybe that will help me get a little better with that on an everyday basis. You know, everything I do is all for her. So I don't really put too much into myself. And I know, you know, excuses, but hopefully when she goes to school, I can incorporate that in my routine and get so much better with my movement. That is my absolute personal goal for myself. And then sometimes I do nothing, you know, and it's just kind of what it is. And like my movement here, I cleaned, and I tell you guys, I deep clean. Like I was drenched. I was like so sweaty. My house is completely all tile. So I was moving things, I was sweeping, I was mopping, and I was vacuuming. I was doing it all. That was my stuff. And then I just have like days, like horrible days. And I feel like the days that I do so horrible, those are the days where my mental health was just kind of like, either I was okay, but I was just super lazy, super bummy. So yeah, again, I'm a very private person. I don't talk about stuff like this, but I think that you know, it's good to give you guys ideas. And if you guys, you know, have some bad days like me, just know you're not alone. So yes, like this was horrible, but you know, it's okay. It is what it is. Yeah, just can't, you know, what can you do? So yeah, this was this week. And this one, I really liked this spread. This one was using, I didn't bring that sticker book with me. Let me grab that. This is from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop Charming Little Life. I wanted to use a sticker book I haven't pulled out in a while, and I saw this one and I was like, I need to use it. And I want to make a video of daily sheets, and so this will definitely make its comeback. And so yeah, so this is what I used for this spread. And then this is where I'm at right now. We are, you know, on the 1st. And so, yeah, this is where I'm at. This one was using Kiwi Crafts Co. Did I bring extra sheets with me? I don't think I brought extra sheets with me. They are in my little book thing. But this is the Tropical Getaway. This is my, well, at the time of me filming this, my most recent upload. But so by the time this goes up, well, I'll try to get this one up. I'll edit it today and I'll try to get it up tomorrow. So hopefully this will be up on Thursday. Hopefully this will most likely be my upload for Thursday. So yeah, this is what I use. It's super fun, super cute. I really love how bright and just happy that this spread is. I really love it. And yeah, so we're, you know, getting along with the week. And yeah, that's it, right? That's it, I think. Yep, that is it. Alrighty guys, so this was my June flip through video. I hope I did okay. It was fun to kind of go back for the month and see what I did and just kind of really look at all my after the pins. And even though I have to go back and do some back planning, and luckily it's not too bad. I don't think I have to do too much back planning, so that's good. I hope that you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're not, but you would like to be, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below so you can see more of my future videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.